Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered, how did we get here? Not just you and me, but all of us. How did humans become human? It's a story millions of years in the making, filled with twists, turns, and a whole lot of walking. Let's rewind the clock, way back, to about 6 million years ago in Africa. Our story doesn't start with us, but with an ape-like ancestor we share with chimpanzees. Picture a creature living in dense forests, spending most of its time in the trees. But then, the climate started to change. The forest began to shrink, and grasslands, or savannas, started to spread. This was a game changer. For our ancestors, this new open world presented both a challenge and an opportunity. With fewer trees to swing from, they had to spend more time on the ground. And on the ground, standing on 2 feet or bipedalism had some serious advantages. It freed up their hands to carry food, tools, or even their young. It also helped them see over the tall grass to spot predators or find their next meal. This simple act of standing up was the first giant leap for humankind. Over millions of years, our ancestors' bodies adapted. Their spines, hips, and feet all changed to make walking and running more efficient. Next up on our evolutionary journey, bigger brains and better tools. Around 2.5 million years ago, we meet Homo habilis, which means handyman, and for good reason. These early humans were the first to consistently make and use simple stone tools. Think of them as the original tech innovators. These tools weren't just for show. They allowed them to butcher meat and crack open bones for nutritious marrow. This high-energy diet was like rocket fuel for our brains. As our ancestors got more protein and fat, their brains started to grow, becoming more complex and powerful. A bigger brain meant better problem-solving, improved social skills, and the ability to create even more advanced tools. It was a powerful feedback loop. Better food led to bigger brains, which led to better tools, which led to even better food. With these new skills, our ancestors didn't just stay in Africa. They started to explore. About 2 million years ago, a new species called Homo erectus, the upright man, walked onto the scene. These were true pioneers. Taller, stronger, and with even bigger brains, they were the first of our ancestors to venture out of Africa and spread across Asia and Europe. And they took another huge step. They learned to control fire. This was revolutionary. Fire provided warmth, protection from predators, and a new way to cook food. Cooking made food easier to digest and unlocked even more nutrients, further fueling our brain's growth. Fire also became a social hub, a place to gather, share stories, and strengthen community bonds. For hundreds of thousands of years, different groups of early humans lived across the world. Like the Neanderthals in Europe and Asia, they were smart, capable hunters who survived harsh ice ages. But then, around 300,000 years ago in Africa, a new species emerged, us, Homo sapiens. For a while, we weren't alone. We shared the planet with our evolutionary cousins. But Homo sapiens had a secret weapon, highly complex language and symbolic thought. We created art, like the incredible cave paintings in France and Spain. We developed intricate social networks and could plan and cooperate on a scale never seen before. This ability to communicate complex ideas allowed us to outcompete and, in some cases, interbreed with other human species. Eventually, we were the last ones standing. So, from an ape-like ancestor in the trees to a species that can build skyscrapers and explore space, our journey has been incredible. It wasn't a straight line, but a messy, branching tree of evolution. We became human through a combination of walking upright, using tools, eating better, growing bigger brains, harnessing fire, and developing complex culture and language. It's a story of adaptation, innovation, and connection. And it's a story that's still being written with every single one of us. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures into our amazing past.